Hello friends, I'm back again. I'm gonna be doing some more sketchbook stuff. And yeah, this is last time when I was on here, I did this spread. This spread was a suggestion from one of my Twitch subbies to do a little kitsune. So I did this. It's not quite finished yet. I definitely need to work on this lantern and like bring out all the details, but it's a new day and a new spread, and I've still got a couple more to do. So yeah, I want to see what I can get up to today. I'm gonna be working with my jelly gouache again, probably a similar process to the last video, doing some kind of layering. I also have this oil painting that I did a while back, and I kind of want to maybe repaint it using the gouache because I kind of feel like it could look quite nice, little lilac tigers. So yeah, I'll see and figure it out. But yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy. So I'm starting off using alcohol markers again. I usually do this when I don't really know what I'm going to be doing or the direction that I want the final piece to be in. This time I just decided to use the chisel tip on the Ohoho marker. I really love using these markers because they're just so easy to lay down and you can just create some marks and stuff. But yeah, overall for this piece, I'm using a reference I took in the back garden. There's like this bush with these flowers and I really liked it. I had it in my photos for a while, but I never utilized the picture. But I thought, because I didn't know what to do, I did want to do the tigers. I did decide not to in the end. And that's just sometimes how it goes. This spread also took me a few days to finish. It wasn't just one continuous painting session. I was doing it in between work and in between doing streams and stuff. So yeah, it took a while, but I'm happy with how it came out in the end. The process, I'm watering down some watercolors. I don't actually like watering down the gouache that much, so for this piece I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go in first with watercolors because again I didn't know what I was doing and I did want it to be a more mixed media piece, loose crazy brush strokes, and I like it. I like doing that for the first layers. I've really been trying to loosen up and be a lot more experimental, and yeah, I've been loving building on my pieces. Like, as you can see, I don't really blend with gouache. I don't know what it is. Like, it's something new that I've started to do this year, as I've been like developing my skill sets and things like that. I do circulate around my medias and what I like to do, but yeah, I don't know why I decided that I don't want to blend anymore. I used to really try blending with gouache, but it just doesn't work for me. I can't. I think it could be the gouache itself, because it's, you know, it's like a super beginner set of gouache, but I really love using it anyway, and but the issue is that I just can't get it to blend properly. It becomes so ashy and so blotchy, and I don't know, it just doesn't work. So I use watercolor and I water it down a lot, obviously, because it's watercolor. And then for the thicker bits of paint, I use the gouache and I just layer it. I try and make as much brush strokes as I can. I use a squared brush and I just keep upping the sizes or lowering the sizes. To be fair, my technique is quite all over the place, really. I keep backtracking and going in and out with different sizes and different colors. I do dark colors first, and I do lighter colors, and it just keeps going in between. But yeah, not much blending. Here I went in with the red pencil and this red touch pen to bring out some of the shapes, because I kind of started losing where I was going, like losing the direction, because it was so all over the place. But I like how this one came out. Of doing these loose brush strokes, because it just, I don't know, it just looks so cool, like dragging the brush and trying to make as much texture as I can, and bringing in this dark blue. I love this dark blue. It really does save every single piece that I create. For this second piece, I decided to do it a little bit more like collage-y. I've really been loving doing this, where I take certain images that I like, because there's just not enough time in my life to do, you know, everything that I want. So sometimes just combining them works. So I decided to kind of do it like a piece together, like a puzzle type piece. And yeah, I decided to do a crow and a butterfly, and bringing in the florals, of course, because I think it saves everything. And yeah, that's the line work. And then I did decide to redo the butterfly because I just didn't get it right the first time around. Here I'm adding the yellow highlights, again working and building up on like the underlayer. I also like doing that for certain pieces, because I think doing like a super bright pink and yellow underneath, when you go in with the colours that you're thinking, which in this case I actually didn't have a clue what I was gonna do or what colour scheme I was gonna go for, but I do really love how it came out in the end, and that's all that matters. Sometimes like the method is so all over the place that it just doesn't make sense, but I do try and just keep building and going, and I lay down my paint quite thick as it is, so sometimes when you look at the flowers, for example on the left, because there's so many layers there, it just does start to crack, but it's okay. It's, you know, sketchbook pieces, and I'm never gonna use these as like originals for anything, but yeah. Jumping around between the two pages. I usually do that, take my mind off one and then go back into it again. I don't know, it just like helps me with the workflow. I kind of don't get as bored if I do it that way. Usually I do get a little bit bored, but yeah, here I'm just again building. Another great thing about this palette is that there's so many variations of different colours that I very rarely got to mix anything, and I just got all of these colours to experiment with and yeah, build on. And I really love how these pieces come out. They come out so vibrant and bright. I think the pinks and the yellows really bring it all out. I love the limey green. I think it looks great. And here's me adding all the little dots and the smaller details. I do kind of wish I added a little bit of white in the end to show a little bit more detail, but I kind of didn't. I don't know. I just left it. I thought it was finished at the time. Now that I think about it, I could add some more details, but I don't think I will. It's just like that kind of process, but yeah, I love this piece. This is like a creamy color I'm adding. This isn't what I was trying to think about. I don't know. I wanted to add like Posca dots everywhere, but I didn't, because I think it's already so full of detail and information that I think doing the Posca might have like taken away from it, because I think this creamy white, it's not really a white, I wasn't using straight up white, it's like a creamy color, but yeah. And then I've jumped back into the butterfly. At this stage, I was just doing the little flowers. I didn't know what I was gonna go for. I think I had kind of a dream about a blue butterfly, because I did use a reference for this, and the original butterfly is actually like an orange color. So I don't know, I think I had a dream about a blue butterfly, and I thought, you know what, there's a lot of colours going on, but to make it stand out, I don't usually, I don't know, I was experimenting here, and I decided to do a blue butterfly and go for more of a blue theme. I think it works. I was worried that the dark blue would kind of blend with the background, because the background is also blue, but I think it works. I think it looks great, and I've enjoyed doing this piece and this whole spread altogether. Yeah, I'm really experimenting with these clouds. I don't know, I've never really painted clouds. I think they became a little bit too muddy, and I just kept trying to build on them. But yeah, I do like kind of what they turned out like in the end. I do wish that I did a little bit more layers and a little bit like clear colours without mixing them, because I think they're muddied up, just like in this raven right now. I didn't like the way that the brush strokes looked. I think I used too little of a brush, but I do love how it came out in the end anyway. And I'm so glad that I went with this blue tone for the raven and the butterfly. I don't know, something tells me that this is like the name for this piece could be something like a night guardian. I don't know why that those two words like popped into my head when I was painting this, like night guard or something along those lines. I think that kind of fits. And yeah, prints of this will definitely be up on Etsy soon. I love how the raven came out. I think it's such a special piece, the way that everything flows together and the background popping through just looks so lovely. I am so happy with how it came out. I'm trying to salvage the clouds again. I'm doing a little bit of blending with the fan brush and a little bit of water, trying to bring in like smoother textures, because it was just a mess, and I don't know, I think it kind of saved it. I did go overboard, as you can see. I added just a wide range of colours, but I think the blues blending in with it kind of salvaged it. As you can also see, I did mess up, but I did manage to fix it. thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.